Got vitamin C? Welcome in, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. Today it's all about vitamin C from The Ordinary, and I have to say, as popular as The Ordinary is, these two products are one of their least popular, and I'll be covering that today. If you're new here, a very special welcome to you. I hope you'll consider subscribing while you're here, and make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman, stop by prettyover50.com. There's a lot more great information just waiting for you there. We're going to hop right into it, and as always, all products that I mentioned today will be listed and linked below, so super easy for you to find. And with that, let's hop into vitamin C from The Ordinary. The subject today is vitamin C from The Ordinary, and I'll be talking about two of their products, the vitamin C suspension 23% plus hyaluronic acid spheres 2%, and the vitamin C suspension 30% in silicone. As you know, The Ordinary is absolutely one of my favorite skincare companies, and I think a lot of people feel the same way. The Ordinary puts together an exceptional product line at a very affordable price, and I use a ton of their products in my skincare routine and have from the very beginning. For me, what The Ordinary offers is something unique and different than a lot of other companies out there. They have excellent products formulated really well at a very, very fair price. I am one of The Ordinary's biggest fans. These two vitamin C products I hadn't tried. And you know what? They seem to not be quite as popular as other products in the Ordinary line, which made me want to try them. Based on the reviews that I saw online, you either love these products or you don't like them at all. I'm going to be talking about each of the products today, telling you whether I liked them or not and what you might want to look for to see if they're perfect for your skincare routine. The first product I'm going to cover today is the vitamin C suspension 23% plus hyaluronic acid spheres at 2%. This is a very, very interesting product, and it's not surprising to me that The Ordinary has formulated a very, very different product for vitamin C than other companies out there. They are unique, they are innovative, and I really do respect when they bring a product to market because I think a lot of thought has gone into it. This container is 1 ounce, and it contains pure L-ascorbic acid at a 23% ratio, which is really quite high. At Ulta, this retails for $5.80, so you can see it's an absolute bargain when it comes to a vitamin C product. This formula comes in this little squeezy tube, and it actually is creamy and quite nice when it goes on the skin. The interesting thing, or the different thing, or maybe the thing that a lot of people don't like about this product is that when you first put it on, it feels a little bit gritty because the vitamin C powder is suspended in this formula. So when you first put it on your face, you can really feel that powder within the cream mixture. And as you smooth it into your skin, those little powder bits end up dissolving into your skin and it becomes very, very smooth. That grittiness drives a lot of people crazy. They really, really don't like it. I tested this for a couple of weeks, and you know what? I really, really like it. I mean, I really, really do. There is something about this formula to me that is so unique and so effective. First of all, the 23% L-ascorbic acid is a very, very potent formula. In other words, if you have tender skin, this is not going to be your best friend. But if your skin isn't sensitive, mine is not sensitive, this is a very, very powerful product. Remember the reasons why we use vitamin C. First of all, it's a powerful antioxidant. So the more vitamin C you can get on your skin, the better. Secondly, it is a very, very powerful anti-aging and brightening ingredient. In other words, my skin looks so much brighter when I use vitamin C because it's continually turning over those old dead skin cells and bringing the new fresh skin cells to the surface. So it really, really does create very, very pretty, fresh, bright looking skin. The 23% in this gives it the potential to really work effectively. I used this for a couple of weeks and I loved it every time I used it. I don't mind the grittiness when it first goes on because I know what's going on. I know it's that L-ascorbic acid powder within the formula that's creating that. It soaks in, it ends up being very, very nice and smooth, and I like the fact that it feels hydrating and moisturizing when it's going on my skin. This is a very powerful formula. I've been using vitamin C on my skin for, over 2 years now, and when I started using this, I got some peeling on my skin, which you could think is not a good thing, but for me, it's a great thing because that tells me that vitamin C is really, really working. My opinion on this vitamin C solution is that I love it. I really do love it, and I'm actually considering implementing this in my routine and going back and forth between the DIY vitamin C serum that I've been doing for a couple of years and this. There's something about the hydration of the hyaluronic acid spheres and what it's suspended in that really, really feels good on my skin. Another plus to this formula is that this vitamin C is very, very stable. When you get a vitamin C serum in a bottle, it is not as stable as something like this because this is suspended in a formulation without water. It's the water that allows for the breaking down of the vitamin C, which is why if you keep a bottle of vitamin C serum too long, you'll see it turn kind of a gold or brown color, which means that the vitamin C is no longer effective. That doesn't happen in these suspension formulas. So if it ends up that you put it aside and you don't use it for a while, you don't have to worry because that vitamin C is very stable in a formula like this. When I looked at the reviews on the Ulta website, it seemed like people either loved this formula or they hated this formula. A lot of the haters had to say that they didn't like how it feels when it goes on the skin. I don't mind that at all. I actually appreciate the creaminess and the hydration that this formula provides. I think for a 1 ounce container of this vitamin C suspension 23% for $5.80 is an absolute bargain. You can pick this up at Ulta, super easy, get your points, that whole thing. Truly, in my mind, The Ordinary really knocked it out of the park with this one. The second formula that I've been testing and trying is the vitamin C suspension 30% in silicone. This feels very, very different than the other vitamin C formula in that it's suspended in silicone, like it says on the container, so it's not quite as hydrating and creamy. It feels more like a silicone primer when you put it on. It doesn't spread over my skin quite as easily as the formula with the hyaluronic acid, but it does have that silicone finish which can really tend to smooth out and blur out your pores if you're going to be putting makeup on later in the day. When it goes on, it feels very, very silky, very, very smooth, but I'll tell you what, my skin is not sensitive at all, and I've been using vitamin C for over 2 years now. I feel this when I put it on. I mean, it tingles a little bit. This is not going to be for anyone with sensitive skin or maybe even anyone with slightly sensitive skin. A 30% L-ascorbic acid formula is really, really strong. It truly is. Because I feel this when it goes on my skin, I know this is a very, very strong formula. However, I do like this formula. I think they did another great job putting this together. This again is 1 ounce and it retails at Ulta for $6.80. I mean, come on. That is a great price for a whole lot of really wonderful L-ascorbic acid vitamin C suspended so that it doesn't go bad. I think that that is just a great bargain. Because this is such a strong formula, I don't know that I ever would have incorporated it into my daily routine. Truly, 30% is quite a bit. What I can see this being very, very useful for is for someone who really wants to focus on exfoliating their skin. I could see this being used maybe once a week as an extra exfoliating step in your regular skincare routine, or being used as the exfoliator when you very, very first start a skincare routine. And what you're doing is just washing your face, using an exfoliator, and then using moisturizer and sunscreen. This is a very, very potent formula, but put together in a really, really nice way. Personally, I think The Ordinary did a very great job of bringing a unique, specific vitamin C product to the market that doesn't have any other rivals as far as I can see available. It is affordable, it's very, very stable, it's going to go a long way to brightening and freshening your skin and providing great antioxidant capabilities. The bottom line for me is I like both of these formulas. I truly do. These two formulas get a lot of criticism in the skincare community because of the high levels of vitamin C in each of them. But you know what? I like them both, and I think there's a good place out in the marketplace for both of these products. They're unique, they're specific, They're formulated in a very, very smart way, and they're super, super affordable. I really do love the vitamin C suspension 23% and hyaluronic acid spheres. I have enjoyed it very much because it adds an extra level of hydration to my skincare routine, and it provides a whole lot of antioxidant capabilities and a very, very brightening effect to my skin. I think that the vitamin C 30% in silicone is a great exfoliator, and I might start adding this to my routine 1 day a week just for the extra exfoliating factors. For me, both of these products are a hit. I think they're unique, I think they're innovative, I think they're creative, and I think they're priced very, very well. So the vitamin C formulas from The Ordinary, they're winners in my book. I want to thank you for joining me for my opinion on the vitamin C formulas from The Ordinary. I hope you found this fun, useful, and helpful. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman, stop by prettyover50.com. There's a lot more great information just waiting for you there. You guys know it just tickles me when you take a few minutes out of your day to spend it with me. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Again, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. Make it a great day. Wear your sunscreen and all. See you in the next video. Bye now.